Hey Angels, it's Lookin' Bratz aka Dom here with a new video on one of my favorite brands on the market at the moment. And if you couldn't guess by the title of this video, it's Shadow High. So I do have two Shadow High dolls that I need to unbox. And the first one is Reina aka Glitch Crowne. And I have some things to say and I have some ideas for her. And then the other one is sort of an oldie. It's Ainsley. So I bought Ainsley on clearance. I forget how much I paid for her because it's been a minute now. But I remember it was like a deal I couldn't pass up at the moment because the Ainsley set was pretty expensive. I want to say, how much was she? Like 50, 60 bucks, maybe more. And I think she was like 30 or like somewhere like 25 to 30. And I knew I had to buy Ainsley. She was like the last one I needed from Shadow High in this current, not that current, that current era when I had bought her. I bought her back in like November when I went on my big doll buying binge and I got a bunch of things on sale. So I need to open Ainsley. I totally forgot about her. I was like, oh, like I'm caught up with Rainbow High and Shadow High, but I still have dolls to open from it. So I'm going to open her tonight, and then I'm also going to open up Miss Glitch. And she's one I've been excited about. I love Shadow High series too, but I am going on a little doll buying break just because it's really hard to keep up financially with everything. And I bought her actually like 3 weeks ago, so it goes to show that I don't know, I've been kind of like burned out a little bit, but I'm excited to finally get around to opening her. And also Ainsley, because obviously since November, we're now in February, I haven't opened Ainsley yet, so come on, I have to open these dolls. But Ainsley, the Ainsley set is pretty cute. Just at like first glance, I was really excited for her when they first announced her, but I just did not bring myself to go buy her because she was so expensive. And I was like, ooh, like this is really like breaking the bank. And I like her other pieces. Like, I think there's like really strong potential with all of these outfit pieces. Maybe not the way that they're put together, but maybe like more separately, which I like because it really does encourage mix and match play, which I think is something that is sorely missing in the doll market. And I think the base doll is really cute because it is based off of her series look. And I was really excited that we were finally getting Ainsley, but something I really dislike already is the way that she's packaged. Like the hair crunch and the gel, like it just looks atrocious. And it is really taking me back to 2020 when Rainbow High first came out. And I'm just gonna go ahead and start opening her. Here's her artwork on the back. I'm sure a lot of you have seen this doll already. She's been out for a minute. She's been out for a while now, so she's like nothing new or special to some people. And it's funny though because I waited to buy her, and I think I could have waited a bit longer if I really wanted to, because I still see her heavily in stock, and especially at my local Walmart, it seemed like everything got wiped out except for mini Bratz and for the Ainsley sets. And the Ainsley sets all take like an end cap in this Walmart, so like the whole end cap is still filled with Ainsley at full price, which I think is why nobody bought her. So just getting Ainsley out of the box by herself, her hair is atrocious. Like this, what is this? I don't know why MGA Quality Control last year was like this, because like why is it like that? I'm just gonna go ahead, I'm gonna get her out of the box. So I do think that Ainsley is a pretty doll, and I got a good one. Like, I was not leaving the store with any one that I felt like wasn't up to my standards in my collection. I think she's a gorgeous doll, even though after we've been spoiled with so many like newer face molds in the Rainbow High, Shadow High brand, I really don't like the original mold. I think this is the original mold. If not, it's very close to the original molds. And it's not bad. And I think they've really improved the way that they put on the makeup and they put on like, the whole face. But, I think the doll at first glance looks really messy. And like, the hair's all like crunchy and it's all frizzy. And I really hate that. And I guess because they had to package it to the side like this, the ponytail, when, and I think in the show it goes more to the back of her, but I think the way the packaging is made, they had to put it to the side. But it just looks so weird once you take it out of the box. And, you know, I'm thinking of kids, and a lot of kids, like, aren't, like, adult collectors, and they don't know how to, you know, do doll hair the way that adults can. Some adults don't even know to do doll hair, but not to throw shade. So, I don't know. I think it's not the nicest when they package the dolls like this. But I do think she's a lovely doll. Like, she's a cute doll. It's just, like, the quality control of her already is, like, throwing me off. And, you know, I wish this belt was painted a little bit better. Like, I don't know. Like, the gold paint looks a little sloppy, but the pieces themselves look really good. Like, I love the top, and I love this skirt. Like, I love the way it's, like, laced up here. I love the construction of the top. I think those are pretty solid. I love the fact that she even comes with, like, bracelets and accessories. And these boots are pretty cool. I like the spikes on these. And, you know, the whole Ainsley thing, I think, is just so funny. Because, I don't know, I feel like there's not a lot of closure for her going to Shadow High. And I think there's a lot of unexplained in-betweens of, like, how did Ainsley get into Shadow High? Like, what truly prompted her to go to, like, the quote-unquote dark side? And, you know, when they released the set, and this set is called a trunk show, so this is the Shadow High trunk show set, I thought in the series, like the YouTube series, they were going to show Ainsley trying to get into Shadow High and sort of proving her worth and being like, you know, when you do a trunk show, I think a trunk show is more like you show you off your fashions, you try to get people interested in you type of thing. So I thought that this is what it was going to be like, but they kind of just, like, flipped a switch and been like, oh, like, Ainsley is part of Shadow High now. Like, I'm Ainsley, and I'm part of Shadow High.
Ainsley.
So I just felt like the whole storyline, and you already know how convoluted I thought Rainbow High Season 3 was. So, you know, I'm passing a lot of judgment off, and I think more than anything, like, I know these shows are meant to push products and to get kids to want to, you know, ask their parents to buy them the doll version of whatever. But I feel like, you know, there's also room for, like, really solid storytelling. And I think Rainbow High has that potential, but they like, really just abandon, like, their plots and, like, throw us for a loop in everything with these, like, episodes. You know, I really hope it improves next season and that it's not just purely product pushing, because I know MGA is better than that, and I know, like, I think OMG does a really good job at storytelling with their shows and their movies, and even though, like, yeah, they're pushing the product, they're doing a good job at also telling a story. And that's what I feel like Rainbow High really fell flat this past year. And not that they were, like, always the best at storytelling with the past 2 seasons, but there was a bit more going on there that felt like it made sense, whereas season 3 of Rainbow High was a mess. So I'm unboxing one of her other outfits. This is the first one that I saw next to her. So we have this top, and I think she wears this top in the show. It's like her alternative outfit once she transfers to Shadow High. And then there's this, like, tube top, and it's like a pleather tube top, and I really love this. I love, like, the faux zipper moment, and I think this is, like, a really cute piece, and I love the studs on it. I don't know how it's gonna look on her, and honestly, like, as much as I want to dress up this doll in all these different outfits, I don't know if I'm gonna have the mental capacity to do that. And I think a piece of plastic just flew onto my lip and stuck because I'm wearing chapstick. This skirt is pretty cute. I like this, like, little buckle embellishment. I don't know what to call that, to be honest, but that's pretty cute. And then there's these boots. I might just avoid these boots because I don't like it when Rainbow High does the plastic boot. I like it when it's an actual thigh-high fabric boot, which I think they really have spoiled us with lately. But these boots are pretty cute. They're a little basic, but there's, like, R's all over them for Rainbow. And I think it's funny, she's, like, very Rainbow High branded, even though she's meant to be a Shadow High doll. Also, my hair looks, like, really cute. I filmed a video earlier, and that's where I'm at, like, a different angle of my room because the sunlight was just coming through this window and, like, blinding me, and it looked very odd on film. And then I hated the way the other video came out, to be honest. I didn't like the lighting or anything, but it's whatever. And I wasn't feeling too well after that. Ooh, sorry. one thought at a time. I wasn't feeling too well after that, so I went and I took a nap, and then my hair was a little messy, so I went and I wet it, and my hair keeps doing this thing, and it just keeps like swooping in the front, and I'm really into it. So I'm gonna leave it right now. But actually, I didn't notice this, which is why I oohed before. But there is like a rainbow moment here, so that is pretty cute, like a very gradient rainbow underneath the shoe. I love like those little details that they think of when they do stuff like that, so I appreciate that, I will say. And then moving on to her other clothing pieces, there is this jacket. It's a pleather jacket, and it has like rainbow kind of like graffitied all over it. I think it says rainbow, but then it also says magic and Hollywood, and it is a really cute piece. Again, there's like the faux zipper moment there and like a little belt. I think it's cute. I don't think I'm gonna dress her in it. I don't know if she'll look as good as I would think she might look in it. I don't know. I mean, maybe she would with the dress. And I think the dress looks really cute. So let's actually take a look at this dress. So I'm really into this dress, and I would be tempted to put her in it, but I don't know if I will. But let's see how I feel later. But this dress is so cute. It's like this cute mini dress, and I love like this paneling here. And then she comes with a clear corset, and this is something I've noticed MJ has been doing quite a bit with some of their dolls. One of the OMG Miss Celebrate, I think was her name. Or no, it's the other one. I don't know. The one with the pink hair. She has a clear corset, and you can't really tell unless you unbox the doll that she has a clear corset, and I found that really cool. And there was another doll recently from MGA that came with a clear corset, and I was really into it. And they also did it here with Miss Ainsley, and this dress is so cool. I love like this like little netting at the bottom of the dress. I think it's just really cool details. I think it's a really gorgeous dress, and if I don't put Ainsley in it, I hope to put another doll in it. Okay, now these boots I'm really into, and I would be tempted to put her in them even though I like her current boots right now. But there's like this iridescent, and it's like blue and purple. You can't really tell on camera the purple. I'm seeing more of the blue being picked up by the camera. Ooh. But it looks really cool in person, and it's kind of like trippy. And I love like all the buckles going around it. Like that is just so cool. I really like that boot. So I don't know. I would be tempted to put her in it, but I'm gonna play it by ear because I don't know. And then finally we have her final outfit, eleganza here. Okay, so Ainsley comes with this fanny pack, and it says rainbow on it, even though she's not a Rainbow High student. And it's like fake quilted, like it's like sewn to almost look like it's quilted, but I don't think it really is quilted. There is like a little bit of like a plastic hardware moment there, and then I like this like detailing here. And something that I think is cool is that this actually zips open and closed, so nice little detail there. I will give them props for that, of course. It's a cute little fanny pack. I don't tend to use a ton of the bags that they provide in some of these sets, but I do like that. And then we have her pleather pants, and this is, I hate to say this, I feel like this is what I wish they gave for Collector Chloe from the Bratz line in 2018. And that's, you know, the quality control and everything back then, the way things were made, were a little bit different for MGA, and I feel like they were cutting costs, but I think they really learned from their mistakes back then, and they're giving us like pieces like this where it's like actually laced up, like, and there's actual like hardware on this, like this is like real metal. So I think that is really cool. And then this pleather is really cool, like, and I don't know if you can tell, but like in person there is like a rainbow iridescence holographic ness to it, so it's really cool. And I think she wears this with this, if I'm not mistaken, in the show. She sort of looks like a spy or something, which she sort of was, you know. All right, here is her last top, and it is like very strappy in the back, and there's like all these plastic tabs. And I just recently cleaned my room because I have the intention of, you know, having my room clean, unboxing the last of the dolls I have to unbox, and then doing a room tour of some sort after I fix up those dolls. We're gonna see how that works out. I hope it does work out because I really just want to do a room tour. I think a lot of people want that as well because I keep getting asked about it. But here's her last top. Also, the reason I brought that up is because I kept finding those little plastic tabs all over the floor. And like, I usually keep my room clean, and I tend to vacuum a lot more now because my mom bought me a vacuum specifically for my room for Christmas. And she wanted me to stop using like the other vacuums because I kept taking them up, and then I apparently wasn't bringing them down, but I was. But whatever, Mom. I know she's watching. This top is cute. There's like little belt buckles all over it, and then it's like very strappy in the back. It's a cute top. And then her final pair of shoes are pretty cute. I like this like detail, like so. The heels actually have like an R and an H on them, even though it should say SH. And then there's like fake studs like all around it. And then there's like a translucent strap here, so that is pretty cute. I kind of want to keep her in this fit just because it is like her show fit. But if I do ever dress her up, I might dress her up in this. But we'll see how that works out. I don't know. There's possibilities with her, and I think that's the cool thing about this is that there's like limitless play possibilities. But you know me, like I want to keep her in like one outfit, and I don't tend to like dress up my dolls like that. And let me not forget that she has a doll stand, and this is the Rainbow High doll stand. And she also comes with hangers, a lot more hangers it seems, which makes sense because she comes with a lot of clothing pieces. You see all those hangers? I wish her stand was more of like a purple or a black, but you know, you can't always win. And I think I'm just gonna move on to unboxing Glitch. And you know, I can't say like it's an original concept, but when we first saw the Glitch doll, and I think we saw the Glitch doll like over the summer, like that's how long it's been since the dolls from Shadow High Series 2 leaked, or at least the first few, a few of them leaked back in like August or September of last year, maybe even earlier. Like it's just so mind-boggling of how long it took from that point to this point, because they just released end of December, early January. But I did buy Glitch, and I bought her last month, like late-ish last month, and I was like, oh, I think I'll buy like one doll per paycheck, and this was like my second paycheck doll of the year. And I like her a lot. And I think originally a lot of us were like, oh, like we wish that she had her show hairstyle. So of course a lot of folks went and tried to recreate it, and I feel like I want to do that still, and I probably will. And I wanted to make it like a reel or something, and I'm on the fence about it just because I think a lot of people have done it. I think I might have a sort of different interpretation of how to do her hair with the chains and everything, but we'll see how that comes out. But for now, I'm just gonna like unbox the doll. I'm not gonna stress about what I'm gonna do with her hairstyle. I love Shadow High Series 2. If you saw my Zoe Electra video, I went more into detail about how the packaging was and all of that. And I love the fact that they come with way more accessories now, and they come with clothing hangers, which I hope there's like fashion packs or something on the way. And I've been seeing a lot of like content featuring Miss Glitch, and it made me more excited to get her. This is definitely the color I would have preferred Ainsley to have with her stand and accessories, but she ended up with a weird silver, which I don't think is fully on brand for her, but I don't know, I guess it was a different time. It was last year. Wow, so she feels like such like a deluxe doll when you take her out of the package, and I really love that. Like I just love it when a doll feels like bulky and like fun, and like, you know, feels like a doll. I sound like Harry Styles when he was like, oh, it feels like a movie when you watch it. It feels like a doll when you open it. Look at these earrings. Like, these earrings are sick. I love this. I honestly have not seen a good look at her earrings, and I don't know if anyone's really fully talking about these enough. Like, oh my god. Those are so cool. And again, it's like that Medusa sort of thing that they keep featuring in Rainbow High. And there's like an outline around it, and there's like fake studs like around the earring. I think that is just so cool. And then the doll herself, like gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous face. And okay, I had like one issue with her face though, and I think it's just like the way that the eyeshadow here, like it didn't fully blend in, and I wish it was a bit more blended in, but otherwise I think she's a really gorgeous doll. I hate the way the hair is packaged, and obviously it's messy, so I'm gonna redo it, and I'll probably try to do like the chain look, and I'll add like all of like the little hair clips and everything that I want to, because I have all the supplies. It's just a matter of me actually doing it and like feeling up to it. But she's a lovely doll, and I love her dress. Is this Oscar de la Renta? I think somebody mentioned that, but I just think the way this dress, it's not like a dress, it's like a dress and then like the tights, I just think it's just so impressive. And again, like $25 for this, like you're getting you're getting a really great doll, a really great detailed doll, and I feel like I can never stress that enough. Like, you can see, like, there's like the, I don't know what this is called, but like all the sparkles here, and then embroidered into it, it's a shadow. It's like sewn into the fabric. You don't see stuff like this often on dolls, and it always like blows my mind. And I feel like I get repetitive when I say that a lot, but it really just like, I'm like, whoa, like, how is that real? How is that real for a $25 doll? I feel like we'd get that with like more expensive dolls. And I think she's like a really cute doll. I love like her nails. Like, she has like pointy nails and they're painted black. I think these plastic ties are really it's gonna bug me the most, but oh, I'm just realizing this now, and I think I might have known this before, but I was just kind of like oblivious, is that the pant and the boot are like one, so it's like a fabric boot almost, but it's like part of the leggings, which is like a really interesting concept. And then it's like this dress, which is like, again, it's a really cool dress. I really like this dress. I wish there was like a necklace or something. Is there? I don't know. I mean, I think she looks cool as is. I think maybe a cute necklace would have maybe complemented it even more, but I do think everything just like looks really gorgeous. Again, I love her face. And let me open up her accessories now. Like, let me stop harping on this doll. She comes with this really cool microphone stand, and I think this microphone came with Harley Limestone, but in a green color, and it's like that fake Supreme, but it says Shadow. And I think the microphone stand is really cool, and I love the base especially. Like, I think that's like the selling point of this, is that it's all studded, and it really just aligns well with the brand because it is the more alternative brand. So she comes with a cell phone, and on the cell phone she's texting Rex McLean, who's another one I really want, and it says, any update? And then he said, already, let's do this. So I wonder if they're up to any shenanigans in the newer season of Rainbow High whenever that comes out. We do know that it is going to probably be centered around a Project Runway type scenario called Project Rainbow. I like her SH case. I love that font they use for it. It's very like regal but also edgy, and I love like the little black sparkles on it. Like, it's just really, really cute. She also comes with a makeup palette, and this is like recolored from the Rainbow Divas that came out for the Rainbow Vision line last year, and it's just recolored, but it is pretty cute. I like the colors that they used for this. I love a good artwork moment, so I have to give props to the artist who is doing all of this background art, this like line art that's going on in the back of all the packaging and also on the front of the packaging. Like, it really is just gorgeous art, and I love the way it looks on the packaging, and it really it elevates the packaging to me. So I think it might be Lorenzo Crump, but also some people are thinking it's Lucy Dash, but it looks a lot like Lorenzo's style to me, like the way that they draw. But I don't know for sure, but it looks really good because I mistake them a lot. Their art styles look so similar to me sometimes. But that's it for this video. I'm sure I've talked long enough. I've talked your ears off about these dolls, and I'm finally happy that I opened Ainsley and that I got around to opening Glitch. I feel like this shows the level of growth for MGA. It's like, this is 2022 and this is 2023, and I think, you know, I think Glitch is a shining example of the potential that MGA has, not only in terms of design, but also in terms of quality. I think Shadow High Series 2 is probably one of the most higher quality lines that we've seen from the Rainbow Shadow High brand. Ever since it launched, I think the quality control has really been on point, and the level of details that you get for $25 is really just... I personally think it's astounding. I know some people don't like it, that they're not getting a second outfit, but again, I've said it before, I prefer one outfit that's solid with more accessories, more stuff to do with the doll. I like it. And then I think Ainsley is a good doll. I just think the quality control on her is just very iffy, and like it's some of the worst I think I've seen in terms of like the hair and stuff on a Rainbow High doll. It really takes me back to when Rainbow High first came out. But I think all washed up and everything, she's gonna look great. But it's just a matter of now I have to go do that. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more doll content. Make sure to follow me on all social media accounts at lookinbratz, hold the G on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, and visit lookinbratz.com. That is my website, and it's a pretty big website, I will say. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.